my name is Guillaume Slama. I'm the owner and manager and founder of the Chef and the Frog restaurant in the little city of North Carolina called Whiteville. We have been in this little town for about 12 years. We originally settled in Georgia, where I was an engineer, and then after about 8 years of doing engineering, my wife and I decided to open a little restaurant. And we did, and it was great, but we opened in 2006, and by 2008, the recession hit, and by 2009, we had lost everything, including our shirts. Someone made us a little business offer to come here to Whiteville, and we took the offer. We had never heard of Whiteville before, but they said, hey, it's close to the ocean. So we decided to come in and look. We couldn't find the ocean. We found some alligators instead. We've been here now 12 years, and we're chef-driven. We have a wonderful chef. That would be my wife, Sokun. She's been cooking since she was 10 years old. We do everything from scratch with really nice local quality ingredients. Beautiful presentation, beautiful taste and flavors from around the world. We have Cambodian beef, we have beef bourguignon, and we have some shrimp and grits. So we have some things from Asia because she's from Asia. I have some things from France because we're from France as well, and some things from the south because, hey, that's where we live. We first thought about getting solar from the restaurant after I installed some solar system at my house. I could see the savings and I could see how wonderful it was. And how efficient it was. And we thought, okay, so it's not that expensive after all, and it seems to be paying off quicker than people say. And it also came up at a time when energy was going higher and higher every month. And so we figured, well, energy is going to continue going up, and why not invest in solar energy and try to lock some of that cost right there, and it's worked beautifully for us. I've seen a lot of benefits from using solar at the restaurant. Number one, my bill with Duke Energy has been reduced by possibly 50 to 60%, maybe more. That represents about $1,000 or sometimes a little bit more. Now, granted, there is the cost of the loan. That's going to have to be added back to that. But even if you add that back to it, I'm already saving about $400, $500 a month. And remember, I believe that energy cost is going to keep rising. So instead of $2,000 next year, it could very well be $2,400, but my cost will still be pretty much the same because that loan is not going to budge, because that's a simple loan with a fixed interest rate for the next 20 years, and so that's always going to be the same regardless of the cost of energy. I think it's good business sense. I think it's also good for the environment. A lot of times people say, oh, you know, what is the cost of doing this? And I'm thinking, well, what is the cost of not doing this? And in this case, you can actually have your cake and eat it too. You're doing something really good for the environment and you're saving money. I mean, that's pretty much a winning situation for me.